Dollar. What was that? Today I wanted to just do a little makeup video. I haven't done a makeup video in ages, and I wanted to do sort of a spring light summery sort of look, and it's quite a simple look and it's just really quite spring and really summery, and I wanted to show you guys how I did it, so keep watching if you want to see how to get this face. First off, going to start with hair, and I've got the Persian Reed Wonder Balm, and I'm just going to put that through the whole of my lovely wet hair. Next thing, I've got the Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray, which I'm just going to use on the lower part of my hair. And scrunchy scrunch. Next is the Bumble and Bumble Texturizing Spray, which is like a hairspray. And then I'm just going to whack that in a bun on the top of my head to give it a bit more extra curl and volume, just so then it doesn't like dry completely flat. Next, onto my face, and I'm going to use the Banque de Chanel Sheer Illuminating Base, and I'm just going to sort of put that onto my face using fingers onto the least oily parts of my face, which is my cheeks, basically. Next is the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage, and I'm just going to put that onto the areas that are really oily, like my chin, forehead, and my nose. Now, my acne is really flared up, so I'm going to be using a lot of concealer, and I've got the Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer in Warm Ivory, and basically putting that around most of my face, sort of the areas where it's sort of flared up the most. And I'm just going to dab it all in with my fingers. And under my eyeballs, because they need concealing too. Now I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown Pale Yellow Powder, and I'm just going to go over any red sort of areas on my face just to colour correct the redness out of it. Now I'm going to take the Bare Minerals Mineral Powder Foundation with a Real Techniques buffing brush, and I really like this foundation for sort of spring, summer, and I quite like it sort of all year round as well, just because you can build it up to sort of a light coverage, medium coverage, or full coverage, and it works really well, especially if you're quite blemish prone. It works really well because it doesn't clog your pores as much, and it is a lot better for your skin because it's all mineral foundation. I'm not saying you have to go bare minerals, but a lot of mineral foundations are a lot better if you're sort of acne prone or blemish prone. So I really like this foundation because I can still sort of have a nice coverage but know it's actually doing good for my skin, so that's always helpful. Now even more concealer going onto my face, just concealing the bits that sort of are still sort of showing on my face, and again just dabbing it on. Dab dab dab, dab a dab a dab dab. Still dabbing. Now I'm just going to comb out my brows with a spoolie on the end of a gouache pencil, and I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown brow gel, and this is coloured. I don't know what colour it's in. I think it's like warm brown, oh, rich brown. Just brushing my brows. There's a lot of good cheaper brands that do this as well. Now I'm going to take my MAC palette, and I'm using Blanc Type, which is just a matte white shade, so any sort of matte white will work really well for this look. And I'm just popping it on with a MAC 217 brush. Now I'm going to take All That Glitters by MAC, which is like a sort of pinky glittery shade, which I love, and I'm just popping that on as well, more towards the outer corners of my eye. Now I've got a MAC paint pot in Vintage Selection, which is cream shadow, or like creamy paint pot, and I'm just popping that right in the very, very crease of my eye. Outer crease, should I say, not the inner crease. Just creates a bit more definition to my eyeballs, and blending it out a bit. Now I've got a brown sort of eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to line my upper lash line. It looks horrible. Oh my gosh, it's super cringy. And I'm just going to take a small angled brush and sort of just a black eyeshadow. I'm using MAC's Carbon, but any other sort of black will be fine as well. And just creating a tiny little flick coming out of my eye. Nothing too major or neat or anything like that. It works really well being quite messy. And again, just a fleshy toned eyeliner on the bottom of my waterline. And I'm going to curl my lashes. Curling them up. and I've got Top Shops / I think this works really well if you've got quite long eyelashes, like it just sort of makes them even more longer and voluminous. Whoa. So I've got Benefits Benny Tint, you don't really see that there, and I'm just popping that onto my cheeks to create more of a rosy natural glow to my face. And I've got High Beam by Benefit there as well, or if you want to use a powder sort of highlight, then that's fine as well. This is just the one I've got with me, just to create a bit more, you know, dimension. Back with the Benetint, I'm going to pop it onto my lips now, just to create sort of an all day sort of stain. This stuff stains your lips. Now I've got the Hourglass blush in Diffused Heat, just to bring out those rosy cheeks even more. And I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. Next I've got MAC's Plumful, and I'm going to use a tiny little sort of lip brush just to create a bit more colour to my lips, and it's not just the Benetint on there, so it's got a little bit more on my lip. I love this colour, it's just perfect. Next I'm going to take the Bourjois Java Rice powder, and I'm just going to sort of set my makeup with this powder, and it also just helps give even more of sort of a springy, natural, glowing look. Oh my gosh, my hair. Boom. Blow dried. Brilliant. All done. And that was the end of my look. That is my face. Doesn't it look lovely? I think it does. Yay! Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my video. This is sort of how I've been wearing my makeup quite a lot recently, and I just wanted to show you guys sort of, you know, nice spring makeup look. I don't think there's many, well, there is quite a few around, but you know, use whatever, you can use this as inspiration, stuff like that. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you liked it. I've decided I'm going to be doing videos every 2 weeks, or one every 2 weeks, so stay tuned and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!